I figured you'd be able to handle
But-
it.
Well, we have many sights to see and little time to see them in, so let's be on our way, gentlemen.
Aye.
Yes, yes. You should be on a map now.
Oh boy.
Um, so
Oh boy.
real quick, the next time Issue sees Doctor, he's activating that ability. So that's Jesus. All right.
What are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
That's concerning.
So basically, he's just
Okay, hold on.
What's he
Um,
doing?
Okay,
Alright.
describe what you want to do.
so Issue. First, you're gonna shoot him in the face.
You
Second,
shoot him in the face. As you do so, the
Oh,
bullet
no.
does not go through. It simply stops. Upon hitting his skin. He looks at you. A demonic grin, several rows of sharp teeth emerge from his mouth.
all right. Next, I'm gonna splash some holy water on him.
It does nothing. You really
Bible
think I would
verse?
go this long without experimenting on myself? And he is going to, like, he puts an arm out towards you. He's still, like, maybe 10 feet away, but as he does this, it elongates into a octopus-like tendril, wraps up around you, and just, like, picks you up and smashes you on the ground.
Interesting. Alright, fair enough. And he just snaps his fingers and ends it.
Okay? Go ahead and go back.
Yeah, this is. Oh.
Oh boy.
Hi.
So do we see anything happen?
Nope.
No.
Oh boy.
Anyways, continue on as the lot of you enter the car. Driving checks will determine how far you go. As you can see, the map is set up. If you do a arrow on it, it shows how many hours it takes to travel. This is as accurate as I could get.
Oh my god, it's gonna take forever just to get out of New York.
Alright.
What time of day is it anyway?
Currently, it's about noon.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess I have the best driving skills I do.
I
but
actually have a foreign driving. I forgot I put a point into it because I had a 0.5.
I'm gonna make Bluebeard drive because I'm
Okay.
posing as an older man. I'm gonna be a bit acting like Alan, basically, a bit curmudgeonly, minus the racism. So
Yeah.
Quick question, Bluebeard. Which leg has been replaced?
The left one. The right leg is fine and good.
Okay.
Speaking of music, guess what he starts playing?
You enter in the 10 hours of pirate music.
It's not just that song, it's different ones.
James, why?
Oh my god.
If I'm driving, we're listening to my music. It's not very
I-
loud, but
I think
it's...
this is my favorite trio.
Issue contemplates shooting the radio.
He'll turn it off after
She
10 minutes.
contemplates putting her head between the pistol and the radio so she can shot instead.
As you
After-
begin to play this, the doctor begins to scream, like pounding on
Okay.
the windows. They're torturing me, please help!
Issue puts away his gun. You can stay on.
I'll turn it off after a few seconds. I just wanted a good laugh. That was worth it. Alright. Driving check.
Never do that again, James. You
Yes,
know.
give me a driving check. This is going to determine how far. If you hit that 10 thing, or if you go a little bit past it, you do end up going past it. You end up.
Drive at the speed of sound.
If somebody can move the car there,
Let me
you
zoom
should be able
in.
to have.
Through
Move
different
the
people.
car? Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
this is a
that's
1980
true.
Chevrolet Bel
There we go.
They're torturing me.
As you drive, I need you to give me another vehicle check as there's fairly bad roadwork and a lot of potholes.
Ah, crap.
You might want to hero point that, but I don't know. Maybe we should.
Can I just go
So-
slower to get a bonus?
It is on the interstate and there aren't a lot of cars slowing down for it.
Crap. I don't want to hero point it because I want to save it.
So, Klaus,
maybe-
the real
Can I like look basically act as point man and like point out maybe like shortcuts he can take and
Maybe you could compliment my driving.
a backseat driver basically.
So, you can, but for now, there is the matter of this particular check that has already been rolled. So, do you want to hero point it, or no?
I mean, it's your call. I'm not pushing you one way or the other.
I want to save the hero point because I only got the one. We'll take a
Alright.
bit of the damage.
Okay, as you hit the pothole, you feel the tire begin to deflate.
Oh, crap.
Don't worry, the tire's fine. The tire won't pop. It'll be okay.
And as that said, the tire it doesn't seem to deflate anymore. It just kind of seems to be normal.
What?
It seems like she's right. The tire's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Oh. Alright then.
A bit further down the road, you have gone off of the interstate and are now on a little bit of a back road before you end up on the next one. A woman lays in the middle of the road, covered in blood. There is a trail that leads out off of the road out into the woods.
On it.
That seems like a trap.
real quick issue sends his remote senses off in the direction of the blood.
Just say like gun it. Like we don't want nothing of
Hold
this.
on.
Just keep going.
Hold on.
As you remote sense out into the direction of the blood, give me investigation. Okay, so you do see maybe about 100 feet off the road at the start of the blood trail, there is a very bloody knife that is still there. It seems like... Do you have the thing that lets you analyze molecules?
Analyze molecules?
I
No.
remember that's a thing, and I wasn't sure if
It
you took
is.
it.
I mean, I have analytical vision. I know there is like a molecular version.
Okay,
I
so
don't think.
you're able to tell this isn't like fake blood or anything. This is blood.
This is an
woman has
actual.
been genuinely stabbed.
This is an actual murder, people.
Is she dead?
We just
The
keep
woman
moving.
is still breathing.
The man takes our scientist friend here takes priority. I say we keep moving.
Can we at least...
Bluebeard, heal her quickly. I'll call the police and then move on.
We can at least call an ambulance or something. Is
Just
the
make-
coast
just
clear?
stabilize her so she doesn't die. All I see
At
is a
least-
knife. I don't see anyone around it.
Well, first off, do you point out you just see the knife? Is what
Oh, yeah.
You saw. Do you tell us what you saw?
Yeah. Yes.
Does the
Okay.
coast look clear? Is there anyone else around?
I'll keep an eye out, but for the moment, no, it doesn't seem so.
Alright. So, stepping out of the car, she's probably unconscious, right?
From what you can tell, she's not moving. There is a large gash on her side. It's still very heavily spewing blood. She's not making any sort of movements other than the breathing.
Alright, could I use my transference to sort of heal her? Like, take some injuries away so she's not dying?
Okay, you take some of the injuries. I need you to give me a perception check.
Alright.
She currently
Is
has
he the only
10
one outside
injuries.
the
How
car?
much do you want to take from her?
I was just gonna take one injury so she's okay.
Okay.
You said
What?
perception?
Yes. What did you say, Bonita?
See, this is why I wanted Itchy to have watch.
I didn't know if like he was the only one who allowed to take the perception check, or if we also could.
He would be the only one that would be able to notice this.
Well, I rolled a 5.
So,
Boy.
you leaned over on her, and almost
At
a
least,
little
like-
too late, you hear, "Here comes Smashy," and the woman, still heavily bleeding, grabs into space, pulls out a massive hammer, and smacks you down with it.
I told you to keep driving, Bluebeard, and you didn't
That is
listen.
going to definitely hit you. I need a toughness check.
20.
You take another injury.
Help. This was not part of the plan.
Well, hi there. It's so nice to really see you. I was waiting for so long. And as she looks over to you, it wasn't really able to be seen because of how much blood there is. But as it slops off part of her face, you realize one half of her face doesn't match the other. This is her.
Hunter.
Is it possible to get back in the car and floor it?
Why would you want to leave me and floor it when we can have so much fun?
Shout out the window.
Answer the question, Claus.
I need to invite you
I don't
on
think you're fit to go anywhere with those tied shoes around your legs.
Well, that's what I get for being a nice guy.
No more, Mr.
Don't worry
Nice
about the
Guy.
tokens. I will keep track of it.
Oh, that's good. That's hot.
Oh my god. Did I get my word out there, or no? It didn't work.
I'm gonna say no because it seemed like it was just a bit after I stated that. She got a 26 with a nat 20.
I
What
got
the
a
fuck?
33.
You know, I thought about going into my water form first, and I really, really regret not doing that.
Even with the +5 bonus for the nat 20, buddy, you were still going first.
Oh, thank God.
So,
Alright, great.
this
So-
is, you stop the car about maybe 20 feet back. Bluebeard is right next to the school. A massive hammer has been brought down on him. There was a large crack as it hit him.
Oh boy. Oh. Okay, so next to each other, right?
What'd you say?
Bluebeard is standing right next to her, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know what immobilizing will do then, cause I just need you out of there. Like, okay, let me think. Like, I don't know, what an intelligence roll to like see like maybe what the smart thing to do, helping him versus inhibiting the woman.
Well, if she's using blunt force, my water form will make it so that can't hurt me. You would know that.
Okay. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll down the window. To hit a part of a nearsighted old man. I'm gonna just sort of like squint at her and say, "Hey, what is this? What?" I check. Dead people stay dead. You know, like you should be not alive.
Okay. Why do
Oh,
I keep closing her sheet? What do you mean? I'm alive, so I stay alive. She doesn't seem to be affected.
All right. I'm all out of ideas. So good luck. Good luck, Bluebeard.
I'm gonna
Okay.
need it because it's her turn now.
As it comes back to her, well, look, Dolan, I'm having a lot of fun with you, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave now. And she's going to take the hammer up, like, oh, I almost knocked over my mic. She pulls it way far back, much like a batter at the plate. And
Oh, no.
keeping in mind, this is a massive wooden mallet at the end, roughly half the size of her body, and the handle itself is longer than her. She takes it back, swings it, and hits you. I need a fortitude from you.
Nat 20.
Okay. You feel it ring throughout your body. It doesn't. You can tell that this was intended to not only stun you, but send you out of the ballpark. And thankfully, you withstood both of that. It still hurts, but you won't affected.
Ow. Alright.
Okay, and with that, you find
Hi.
yourself floating amongst the sheep. It has been some time now. This place doesn't have gravity, doesn't have direction, doesn't have any sense of where you are. In all directions, there is nothing but sheep. What are you doing to occupy yourself?
Burning. I'm always burning.
So
They're likely, just attempting to propel themselves around and just explore, because they have nothing better to do.
Okay. So, leaving wakes of destruction of sheep in your path, you can look back as you go, and just as many sheep as you kill, that many takes their place. It is the thick walls of sheep, however, just simply don't withstand against the concept of fire glued to a flamethrower. And as you float, as you search, for what seems like an endless eternity, but also only a few minutes, you see, well, a massive wooden door. The handle of it has 2 eyes and a mouth. You recognize it as Frederick.
Frederick? Frederick! What are you doing here? There's supposed to be only sheep here. Well, I guess I'm here too, but that doesn't mean I should be here. But what are you doing here?
I have honestly, well, they thought it would be funny if they threw me into the portal.
No, that's not. Well, I guess it's a little funny, but still, hi.
Yes, hi, it's so nice to finally see someone else, but,
Yeah,
look, you can't stay here. I mean, just look at yourself.
I'm fine. See, I'm fine. Look at me. I've never been better.
As you kind of like do that, motioning with your hands, you realize that one of your arms is that of a sheep.
I'm not fine. But there's no way out. I've been looking.
Oh, I know of a way out, but I just can't take it. And
What?
yeah, I can get you out. Just open me up and go on through.
But you'll be here and... You sure?
If you can find another way to get me out, then I'll be happy to go out with that, but I don't
I'll be
have any
back.
parts of sheep left. Any
No,
parts of sheep on
I'll
me yet,
find you.
and-
I'll find you. I promise. You'll be fine. We're gonna explore more, yeah? I said I'd show you the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, we'll
Um,
explore more.
I'll be back soon. As they I guess, float over, considering all things, and
Yeah.
open Frederick up.
You open up Frederick, and I will send you back over.
That's fair. He's probably just
it's
a
like
fucking
an-
sociopath.
It's like an
So-
8-year-old. You have to take care of
Right.
that psycho.
Anyway,
Above the scene, above the car specifically, it's something that, well, again, is you only hear something at first. It is a slight bah, and then a thunk, and then another thunk, and another thunk. Bonita, with the first thunk, you hear it as well. Sheep after
Tarnation?
sheep after sheep lands on the car.
Are we in Scotland?
First of all, it's the Welsh. Second of all,
Oh, no, I've been
And
to
then
Scotland. They have like sheep
finally-
all along the western coast.
Another loud thunk. Bluebeard, as the only one out of the car at the moment, you look back and you see a man just on top of burning sheep. Would you like to describe yourself?
Yeah, they are strikingly average. They wear what seems to be a slightly tattered black suit, though you can't see much else of it since they're likely on their face. Shaggy black hair, and yeah, there's not much else to them. They're just a guy.
And I would also like for you to give me a perception check, Bluebeard.
oh boy. 19.
You manage to catch, just before it closes, a massive hole in the sky. Maybe about 30 feet up. And looking through it, it seems like... Well, it reminds you much of Bosco's portals, but this one, on the other end, there is simply endless sheep. It begins to slowly close as what appears to be a door closes from the other side. The door has a small face on the handle, and it smiles down upon the person that fell. As soon as it closes, it vanishes.
I reach for issue. Oh wait, I don't see this. Never mind.
Sheep person, help.
Yeah, what's hello? Hello? As
Could
they
you roll
sort of-
initiative for me, by the way?
Yeah, sure.
What the fuck? This is.
It's
Literally
fine.
just falls out of the sky? That's his introduction?
Yes!
Yes.
I love this. I'm scared of. Did you make Doctor Who?
Yeah. Which Doctor Who? There's a lot of different Doctor Who's.
The one that's fucking with sheep a bunch. I don't know, okay? The Doctor as a general sense of the person. Fuck you. That's what Doctor.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so. Continuing down the tone order, that is going to be Issue.
Alright, so Issue again uses his new ability. This time is there a way he can clue people into it so they can also try it?
So.
Or does he control their actions? Like what could work?
I'm gonna say for the sake of this, if you would like to inform them of your new ability, that would make things a bit easier.
Alright, so basically, in character or out of character?
Let's go with out of character, because it requires in-character actions that's...
Yeah, so Issue's ability is called Final Destination. It's essentially a form of precognition, a roll of d10, and the actions are considered non-canon. And basically, I just do a thing, and whatever relates to, whatever I do in that weird rounds of non-canon is basically what would happen actually in the game. And so, if I inform people out of combat, it doesn't work in combat, I can give people bonuses. And then we can also basically, I can do this, look behind a door, see what's behind the door, and snap back to where I normally am, and nothing happens.
I see.
Ooh.
Well, that's like a JoJo stand. That's like
Awaken my quivering abs.
Zawaldo!
Dubstep anime fart.
So yeah, anyway, so it, Benita, buddy, whatever, you just see Issue snap his fingers and his eyes flash for a moment.